And what is up, my magic miscreants? Risen Dragon here with yet another fun deck tech. Now, this is a deck tech that, you know, we've looked at Orzhov before, which is white and black in tandem with one another. But this time around, we were inspired a little bit by Covert Go Blue and his Death and Taxes build. And the point of Death and Taxes is we want to make our opponents pay a little bit more for spells than we do in order to, you know, target our stuff or whatever. All right, and the key around that is Thalia, Garden of Thraben, but we're going to get into that and we're going to see how this goes. So let's start at the top. Chaplain of Alms, 1/1 flyer for 1 with Ward 1 and First Strike, but for its disturb cost, we bring it back as Chapel Shieldgeist, and basically each creature you control has Ward 1 and it gains flying. All right, fun stuff. Shambling Ghast, kind of self-explanatory. We either get rid of a small creature they have, or create a treasure token. Ramps into stuff. March of Otherworldly Light, just exile stuff. Okay, exile target artifact, creature, or enchantment with mana value X or less. We can exile any number of white cards in our hand to cast it. Really fun stuff. Luminarch Aspirant makes our creatures bigger, obviously. Thalia, Garden of Thraben makes it more difficult for our opponent to cast spells. And technically us too. We are running some non-creature spells in this build, but it's going to hurt them more than it hurts us. Deadly Dispute, you know, draws 2 cards, creates a treasure token. Who doesn't like that card? We can sack, you know, a Shambling Ghast to go with it. Okay. Vanishing Verse. Oh, and also back to this. We can also sacrifice this to get it into play for its disturb cost at some point. Vanishing Verse, gotta have it in an Orzhov build. Meathook Massacre, same deal. You gotta, if you're playing black, you have to play Meathook Massacre. Even if you're not playing any control, it's just a bomb card to have. It really is. Brutal Cathar. You know, we exile a target creature until it leaves the battlefield. It transforms into Moonrage Brute. They have to pay 3 life in order to target it. Okay. Elite Spellbinder. Again, we just exile something from their hand, and it costs 2 or more to play. Redain, God of the Worthy. You know, any snowlands come into play tapped that our opponent controls. Non-creature spells your opponents cast with mana value 4 or greater cost 2 or more to cast, so that also comes into play. Restoration of Aganjo helps us ramp into stuff and bring some stuff back from our graveyard. Also, too, it can, you know, kind of flood the battlefield when it comes in. All right, Wandering Emperor, gotta have it. You know, again, if you're playing white, this is an essential card. Okay, it is just an absolutely great card to have. It has flash, and we can, you know, exile stuff. We can buff our creatures up. We can create creatures. Incredible card. Doomscar is in there just because, well, Doomscar. We may need a board wipe. That isn't Meathook Massacre. We're running 2 Cave of the Frost Dragons, 1 Ganjo, 2 of the Hive of the Eye Tyrant, 1 Takanuma. If we look at our sideboard, we've got some spot removal with Bloodchief's Thirst. We have some evasion with Beaming Defiance. We got 1 more Doomscar. We have some Dawnbringer Clerics just in case we need to throw this in. This could be probably in place of, say, like, depending on what we're up against. Like, if we're up against a control build of some sort, we can probably swap out the Meathooks, to be completely honest, because they're not going to be playing big creatures. We can just, you know, exile cards from graveyards. Really flexible card. Okay, and Shadow's Verdict in case we're up against any, you know, weenie builds. Now, we are not running a lot of cards, so this does hurt us a little bit, but at the same time, one of those cards that I think you kind of have to have if you're playing against, like, you know, say a Runes build. So, anyways, this is a really fun deck to play. What we're going to do is we're going to take it to a best of 1 and then take it to a best of 3 and see how we do. We are chasing platinum. We may get there. We may not. And if we don't get there, that's okay. We're just in this for fun. Pay attention this week because I'm going to be putting out probably a video every other day. Thursday. Actually, I think tomorrow's the only day I'm not going to put out a video. I've got, you know, this week off from school, but I got to get some professional development done. So that involves, like, reading, watching webinars, and all that fun jazz. So, again, if you're new to my channel, we do a best of 1, and then we do a best of 3. So you can see how the deck functions in both of those environments. So without further ado, let's get into the games. And we are against Vivian Mustard. Vivian Mustard. This is great. This is great. So what we can do is we can do the Shambling Ghast and the Ganjo into the Emperor. Okay. Oh, okay. I see we are doing this. Alright, well, guess what? You're going bye-bye. Okay, they gain a life. Totally fine. This one, yeah, we're gonna do this. Redain's gonna come into play. They are playing snow-covered swamp, so that is going to definitely be very nice. All right, so let's see. What do they have? Peeky peeky. Here we go. Oh my god. Well, that's fun. I think we go with, we banish that because they do have another land in hand. And those are all going to come down. Alright, we're just going to swing. Ha! You get a bonus best of one, kids. We are against Hellbite. Hellbite for our best of one matchup. A bonus best of one matchup. So even if we lose this, we're going to keep the video. And we are going to keep this one. Because we have a Shenanigans, which is, if they don't kill it, going to get bigger. I love these sleeves, by the way. I'm stoked for new Capenna to come out. I really am. It's a very... I love that whole genre of... that whole subculture. I really do. You know, that whole mobster sort of... I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse sort of thing. Love it. Cram session. They gain 4 life. Fun. They're about to lose 2. Because I'm about to put down a Luminarch Spident. I really would like to get a little bit more land, please. I've got 3 Luminarch Aspirants in my hand. And each of them is going to get bigger. They're going to go with their environmental sciences, I have a feeling. And, yeah. We're going to have some fun. Or not. What is this? I like it. Cool. So what do we do? Okay, environmental sciences. So they're trying to ramp into stuff. I gotcha. I really would like to find a 3rd land. I mean, I really would. Oh! It's that kind of build. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. We're going to need to do this. So we're going to get into some damage here. I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold up the Deadly Dispute. Just in case they find some, like, spot removal. Because we really need Meat Hook. Okay, well, guess what? Let me sack this. Create a treasure token. So we can ramp into some things. Wow. You have got to be kidding me. Okay, but guess what? We are going to do this. We are going to... let's see. Okay, 2. We're gonna... I think we get rid of one of our aspirants. That right there. So that comes into play. I'm okay with that. You know what we do? Spellbinder. Let's see what they've got. Another Meat Hook. That's fun. So, I'm gonna say... well, the Valky's also not fun either. Neither is Acquisition Expert. But Meat Hook I really don't like. So, we're gonna just do that. Now, they are going to see about getting one of these creatures down. Yeah, Invoke Despair, I have a feeling. So, we lose a little bit of life. That's alright. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's make these bigger. So that's going to cost a little bit more. Acquisitions Expert. Doomscar. It's fine. And then they do another one, and we just have to discard that. Yeah, so. Okay. And that'll be that. Talia, that's always good. Not looking forward to the Valky, though. That's what I'm not looking forward to. Not looking forward to the Valky or the counterpart of Tybalt. So, the Meathook Massacre is pretty much... Alright, Invoke Despair. Fine. Sack one of those. I'm okay with that. He'll put down a land of some sort. Field of Ruin. Alright, always fun. Thalia's dead. Yeah, so the Tybalt is probably going to come down. No. Because they need one more land source in order to get that down. They'll probably put in the Hive of the Eye Tyrant, maybe? Pardon me, my allergies are acting up today. So. Let's see where we go. Yeah, I had a feeling that was happening. Put down Valky, okay. Well, it's you're not getting a ton of value out of that. I think what we do now is we use this to mill. Ooh, fun. Bring back the Brutal Cathar, I think. That goes into my hand. So we're just going to do this. We're going to put that down. Now, do they have... Okay. Chaplain of Alms will come... In theory, it'll come down next. But let me see what happens here. They do have more cards in hand also, so that's obviously a little bit troublesome. Meathook for 2. Okay, they can do that. Alright. 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 Now we're getting land flooded. So that's never a good sign. Bloodthirsty Adversary. Alright, that's not good. Because now what's going to happen is Inscription of Ruins coming in, or... Oh, and, yeah, Inscription of Ruin. Yep. So they're going to have to pay the ward cost. Okay. I mean, no matter what, we'll keep this, because it'd be a good thing to show. Alright. It's always fun to show losses, too, because, you know what? Gotta admit that when we play stuff, Brutal Cathar is always fun. I think we're dead. They've proven that they've got enough removal. Yep. Alright, good game. We are against King Sado. Our King Sado. This one goes bye-bye. Alright, let's see how we did. We are in our best of 3 matchup. We are in our best of 3 matchup, and Chaplain of Alms is going to come down, and then Thalia. It could screw us up a little bit. Do I want to do Thalia or do March of Otherworldly Light? Depending on what they put down. Mardu of some sort. Okay. Acquisitions Expert. We've seen this before. Yeah. Deadly Dispute. We're okay with that. And we are getting what we need, as far as that's concerned. So let's do this. Let's put down Thalia. And see where they go. What in the world is this? Okay. We have like a 4-color build here. Shambling Ghast. Okay. Very interesting. So you know what? We are going to exile that, I think. 0 1. Exile that. Swing in. No block. Okay. I'm okay with that. Now you're starting to scare me a little bit. I think this could be a counter here. Reject or something. No? Okay. Can't do Thalia quite yet. I would like to get in some swings. I think they've got... Nope, we're going to hold off on this. They've got a Wandering Emperor. They've got a Wandering Emperor. Elite Spellbinder. Okay, well, that will do for now, donkey. That'll do. I take my Thalia. I really don't care. And right now, we do this. Boom. The Dane comes down. Here's what we do. Boom. We do this. The Thalia, I'm okay with letting go, because we've got another one. It's going to cost us a bit more, but the Thalia I'm totally fine with. You can exile that all you want. You can exile that all you want. Or they have a Doomscar, and now we're just... Oh, wow. 2 of those. Okay. Well, that's fun. Although now... I'll get down Thalia again. I think we do the Chaplain of Alms instead. We do Chaplain of Alms. Because this way, that can come in... Sorin, nice.
I bring order to this broken world.
Okay. Alright, well. Cool. Part of me... We don't have anything that's gives us indestructible. So... I didn't see a... Well, no, I did see a ton of creatures there. Not a ton, but enough to make me question things here. Alright, King Seydu. They are platinum. Will we hit platinum at the end of this match? Let's see. Not with that hand, we're not. That's not much better, but what we are going to do is put this away. And my reasoning for it is this. The reasoning for that is the fact that we can utilize... Thalia is always fun. I can do Thalia. My reasoning for throwing the Vanishing Verse is actually kind of along this for this region right here. So, Callous Blood Mage, eh? Sure. We got a Pest. Maybe. No? Draws a card and loses a life. Alright, fine. Well, we need a third land. That's a given. Probably should have not put down the Thalia. Had I known we were not going to draw into a third land. They've got quite a bit of an advantage here now. Henrika. That's always cool. And by always cool, I mean it's not. So, each player sacks a creature. Now, guess what? Sure. Alright, well at least we can make our things bigger. I'll just swing in with this. Sorin, very nice.
Consider yourself fortunate, Diablo.
It's formed. Alright, fine. That's what we needed. Go with this. With this. And we go with this. I think we just swing to the face. The reason is they'll block with... Okay, they don't block with Sorin. They don't block with the bat. Okay. So that leads me to believe that they've got something like a Path to Peril or something like that. Okay. Or some sort of removal here. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, they ramp into it. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. Excuse me. It's a very interesting build, I think. Alright, so they've got something up their sleeve here. That makes me a little nervous. I think what we do is this. Make it so they've got... make it so they have ward. You know what? I think we're just all gonna go to the face. I'm really not too concerned about Soren at this point. I mean, they can swing in. I'm totally okay with that. Although I probably should have played the Spellbinder. Because that way I could have stopped any... Well, not I could have stopped, but... Oh, Wandering Emperor. Okay. So who are you going to take? Who are you going to kill? Thalia, I'm guessing. If you don't take Thalia, that's going to be a... Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. So you're going to have to do the ward stuff. Yep. Okay. Alright, groovy.
I am almost sad.
Gain some life. I mean, in theory, we could take down both the Planeswalkers if they swing in. Okay. Do another one.
You will serve me well.
Doomscar is fun, but Elite Spellbinder is even more fun. Well, at this point, it's not really going to matter much what they do because they have so many resources at the ready. I think we're just going to wait. They've got so many resources at the ready that they can, you know, kind of basically just cast whatever the heck they want to cast at this point. Which kind of stinks for us, but yeah, we'll see what happens. That's a problem.
Blood for knowledge. A fair trade.
Alright, so what are they thinking here? I mean, the Spellbinder, in my opinion, would make the most sense. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. So, what are they going to take? Okay, I took the Spellbinder. Alright, that's fine. I think if we get another mana, we gotta do Doomscar. Okay. Yeah, that's fun. They're gonna gain a little bit of life. No blocks. Alright, well the Luminarch Aspirant does help a little bit. We are going to Foretell. Now, as far as the Aspirant is concerned, we do that, and we do that. And no attacks. And do they get this in this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they'll get the Tybalt this turn. If they want it, though, that's the thing. Okay.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Oh, you have a Doomscar of your own.
Times call for dire tactics.
Yep. Okay. Well, they can't exile any of my creatures because they're tapped out. So they can't. Good try. Read the card. People. Gotta read the card. Got to read the card. Okay, well, guess what? Yeah. This is going to suck. But I don't think... Yeah, I think we're done. Alright, let's go on to the third match and see how we do. Do I want to put in Bloodchief Thirst or Shadow's Verdict? Do I want to do that? Vanishing Verse is... Yeah, I think... No, I don't know. Ugh, so tough. We just didn't draw into any of our removal that time. That was rough. All right, so where do we go? What do we King do? Okay, here we are. All right, it's slightly slow, but I think it'll work. Let me just put down this first, and put down Thalia, Brutal Cathar. If they have anything for the Cathar to target, I think that's a good place. All right, this. I love those lands. I love it. All right, so they get that. Ooh, okay, we got a Meat Hook. Always fun. I'm gonna hold off on Brutal Cathar, obviously, because I want to see where they go with it. Okay. Elite Spellbinder. Okay. I am sure they'll target the Meat Hook. They targeted the Cathar. Okay. I'm a little surprised on that, but I'm okay with doing that. And we're going to say bye-bye to you. And we're not going to attack, because if they have a second plains, a second white source, then we set them up for Wandering Emperor. Not this turn. Next turn. Yep. Okay. Well, there's that. All right. Fun. Okay. Cool. But we have a Wandering Emperor of our own, so I'm okay with that. What's this gonna come down to, kids? Acquisitions expert. You know what? Let's put down the Emperor.
I hope you're ready to lose.
Resolve. Let's just put down that. Deadly Dispute's not something I'm looking forward to. But let's do this. Let's put down a Vigilance token.
Protect the people.
Let's see, do this. Oh, probably should have put that on the Cave of the Frost Dragon. It's alright. Let me just do this. Come over the top. Booyah. Bougie. Alright. Did I just seriously say that? Yes, I seriously did. Sorting, always fun. Good to see you, sir. Alright, fun. So I think what we do is we pump up the, I think we pump up the Samurai. Meat Hook 'em.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Okay. Gain some life. You know what? That's not really worth it. I think we're just gonna do this. Meh. Alright, so they get something back there, but I'm okay with that. Alright. Totally fine. Confront the past!
To know my secrets?
Oh, jeez. Someone main decked that? Alright. They're running a 70, 80 card deck, so, okay. I mean, if you get to platinum, you do you. I'm totally cool with that. It's just a creature. Okay. So, yeah, they're gonna confront the past on my Emperor, too. Yep, alright.
I guess that's that.
Restoration of a Ganjo, okay. Do they seriously have a counterspell for this? I haven't seen... I was gonna say, I haven't seen any counterspells, so... I'm okay with that. And then we do this. I think we do have to take care of the Sorin, just because... I think the Aganjo... Oh, okay. Wow, they milled all of their Valkies. They get one back, but I mean that's fine by me. They don't have anything. I don't have anything in hand. But that whatchamacallit's gonna come down. Yeah, Tybalt's coming in. So Tybalt's gonna be fun to deal with. And by fun to deal with I mean like absolutely not fun to deal with. The exact opposite. And we don't have any Doomscar. Okay. Well, that's alright. They lose a life. We do have the option of the Frost Dragon, though. Which I think we are going to do. We are going to discard this. Sure. Okay. There's that. Okay, ooh, Hall of the Storm Giants, never fun. Callous Blood Mage, always fun. Exile target player's graveyard, that's probably... No, they create a pest. That's okay. I don't see the point in... Okay, exiled, sweet. Okay. I'm going to do this first. And then we're going to... swing. Yeah, we can't exile that at the moment. No, Tybalt. Got it.
The world tree will be kindling for cold high. Mine.
Okay. Well, looks like we're gonna be taking care of Tybalt, maybe. Or do we just go face? You know what? I'm just gonna go face with this. Just gonna go face. Yeah. I mean, they can just keep exiling stuff, and I mean, they can steal my stuff. I mean, I'm not too keen on that either of that, but oh, that's no fun. Restoration of a Ganjo. Okay. Yeah, no, we're gonna cancel that. So they'll swing in. I think we gotta get rid of Tybalt. Oh, it's Planeswalker. Okay, get rid of it. Alright, so here's what we do. We do this. All right. And it's a sorcery. Okay, so we're gonna exile that. All right.
Away you go.
Okay. Gain, draw. Okay, gain it back. Okay. Can they use that ability though, or do they just? Is it just the land? High, heavy, and X-ray. So they'll exile the meat hook for sure. The ghost form counter that doesn't do much. Okay. Okay. Question is, do I have enough to pull this off? Got him. Oh my. We got him. And check this out, kids. Check it out. We hit platinum again. We hit platinum. Let's go to the postmortem. Okay, so we hit platinum with this deck. And you got a bonus best of one. And just a really, really, really intricate game that we played against our last opponent there. That was just really, really fun. I really enjoyed that game. It was very cerebral, made you think. But at the very end, it was just they had way too much, and they couldn't use the ability of Iganjo because of the fact that it was exiled. So, but anyways, this deck, I think, maybe a few tweaks. I maybe would put maybe Paladin class in, maybe instead of like maybe your Deadly Disputes or even your Shambling Ghasts, or maybe even Restoration of Iganjo. That one, I think, draws dead a little bit, but it just makes our board a little bit bigger, I think. But the big thing is this deck is really, really cool to play. It's got a lot of flexibility, and I think that, if you're a pro-ish level player, upper-level player, I think this deck will do you wonders. So, as always, my Magic Miscreants, please leave a like, leave a subscribe, tell all your friends. We're at 53 followers. We're small, we're micro, we're nano, but you know what? We are a lot of fun. And until next time, my Magic Miscreants, may all your draws be godlike, and may all your spells hit the board. Risen Dragon is out. Enjoy the rest of your day.